if you're new, you're really welcome. My name's Donna. I upload a couple of times a week and it's usually foodie content. So I do like grocery hauls, meals of the week videos, recipe videos, how to save money on your food shopping, that kind of thing. So if you like all things foodie, don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I've done an Ocado shop today. I did Waitrose last week and I really liked Waitrose, but I do have a delivery pass for Ocado, which means I get a free delivery Tuesday, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So I thought I would make the most of my delivery pass. Haven't decided whether or not I'm going to renew it or not, or whether or not I will just kind of shop wherever I fancy and just pay the delivery. I haven't decided yet. But I've got a very full table. I don't know if you can see, but Duke's just hopped up on that chair over there having a good sniff. With that, I tried to be a little bit more savvy about what I was buying and what I could use up, and kind of doing some slightly more economical dinners and stuff like that, just to try and keep the food budget a little bit lower, because I did do my pound shop order the other day, which was £60, and obviously that was mainly householdy stuff, but you know, a few snacks and stuff as well. So I'm trying not to overspend. So yeah, I'll show you what I've got and then I'll share with you the meal plan. Next week, I think I'm going to try and do a £60 shop, maybe from Sainsbury's, and try and show kind of how you could feed your family of 4 for £60 and still eat really well. So hopefully that will be helpful for some people. Obviously you could follow it and shop wherever you normally shop, but yeah, Sainsbury's is quite reasonable, I think. So yeah, I will spin you around and show you what I've got, and I will pop all the prices on and the meal plan will be at the end. So let's get going. So as always, I'll start over here with the fruit and veg. I've got 2 bunches of bananas. We all like bananas, so we get through them quite quickly. So I thought I would get 2 bunches. This bunch looks kind of ready to eat. These are slightly green, which is good. They'll hopefully last a little bit longer. And then on the 2 for £4 deal, I got some crunchy pears, and they really do feel crunchy. They're like rock hard. And they were on offer, so I got the easy peelers as well. So they were 2 for £4. These M&S easy peelers are really nice. So they were on a deal. And then I've also got some raspberries. That's all the fruit that I picked up, because I've got some apples in the fridge and a few grapes left as well. So I thought, and some pineapple that I bought the other day for our picnic. So I will use that fruit up as well. And then the veg, I've got our usual head of broccoli. I've got a big bag of carrots, some little gem lettuces, a cucumber, mainly use that for as like a salad to go with dinner, but also for packed lunches. And then I've got 2 bags of the M&S white potatoes, because I'm completely and utterly out of potatoes. I normally have a few stray ones in the cupboard, either some big ones or some new potatoes, but I'm completely and utterly out. So I've got 2 bags of those. And then these bits, this was actually free. This was on the Ocado star reviewers thingy, so I got that for free. So I haven't had cranberry in ages. I do actually like cranberry. So yeah, got that for free, which was a bargain. Got 4 pints of the blue Ocado milk and an oat vanilla for Yanis, mainly to have it in coffee, and sometimes I have it in porridge. I've got 2 Greek yogurts. We normally have yogurt with honey and some fruit on the side, and I was intrigued. They're both £1.10. I was intrigued to see what the difference was between the M&S one and the Ocado one. So I've got one of each of us to try, and if there's any left, I will probably use it. I've seen a recipe making bagels using flour and yogurt and then rolling them in seeds, so I might give that a go if I've got some yogurt left over. So I've got 2 of those. Picked up some of these Aero chocolate mousses for the boys to have for pudding. They were on an offer. Oh, and I forgot to say as well, with the veg, a big bag of peppers. And I'm delighted that I've got 4 red and 1 yellow and no pesky greens in there. So that is a winner. So I've got that. I got some cheese, our usual M&S extra mature, and we're going to have chicken salad flatbreads for dinner. So I've got some tzatziki. Clover, I'm completely out of butter as well. And then the meat, I've got some bacon. I always just get this Ocado 10 rashers. It's really nice bacon, and it's a good price. And then I've also got some of the Jolly Hog ham just for sandwiches. Got some of these breaded haddock fillets. Thought it would be quite nice for a change to have some fish and some potatoes and veg. So I might do homemade chips and beans, or I might do like herby potatoes and vegetables. I'll decide nearer the time. But yeah, I've got some haddock. I've got one of the whole stuffed roast in the bag chicken for Sunday, and then I will use the rest of the chicken as always to make Yanis some soup. Got me and Yanis some of these pork ribs. We really enjoyed them when we had them the other week. We always just marinate them in like a sticky barbecue sauce, so we will have those for dinner one day. And then for the chicken, instead of buying chicken breasts, I do have 2 breasts in the freezer, which I'm going to use for Yanis's lunches. But I've got these chicken leg portions. They're only £1.50. And you see you get like the thigh and the drumstick. So obviously you've got to take the bones out, but they're 600 grams and they're £1.50. So they're really, really good value if you're going to shred the meat off and use it for various things. So I'm going to take the skin off, rub it with oil and season it, and cook it in the air fryer, and then shred all of the meat off. The reason I take the skin off first is because we don't actually like eating the skin. So if I season the skin, it will obviously then take that off. It will lose all the flavour. So I remove the skin first. But yeah, 2 of those for £1.50 each. So that will do us a couple of dinners. So that's a real bargain. And then I've got some honey and mustard sausages in the freezer that I got from Waitrose ages ago. So we're going to have some like hot dogs. So I've got some hot dog buns over here, the brioche ones. But Henry is also having a friend over on Friday for a play day, and I'm going to do them hot dogs. So I've got some normal, just the normal M&S pork sausages, because I don't think they'll like the honey and mustard ones. So I'm going to do those, and then I've got some little park bake rolls to cook for them to have their hot dogs in. So that's what those are for. And then what else have I got? Some free range eggs. These work out cheaper than buying the M&S 6-pack, and you get 12 in there, and they're free range, really, really tasty, nice orange yolks. So I got those ones instead of the M&S. I don't really mind as long as they're free range, so I picked those up. I think I've done all of the meaty bits. So then the cupboard bits, I've got some of this ketchup Manise, which is like a sweetened soy. Going to make Yanis soy and honey chicken for his lunches. So I've got 2 chicken breasts in the freezer. So I will use those with some veg and some soy and honey, and serve it with rice for him to take to work. And then I needed some more lemon juice for his soup. So I've got the lemon juice. 2 tins of the M&S beans. These are really nice, and they were 50p, but I think they might have gone down to 45 now. So a good price for those. Got some of these peach pots, peach and juice for the boys to have for pudding. A kilogram bag of basmati rice. And then this was another freebie, the Dove's Farm fruit and fibre flakes. I thought they looked really nice, nothing artificial. Let me just spin it round and show you. Sorry, that might have made you feel a bit seasick doing that. Oh, there we go. So it's got really good ingredients. It's literally cereal and then coconut and fruit and whatnot. So I'm going to give those a try. They were free on the star reviewers as well, so I thought I would get them and give them a go. And these were free as well. Dove's Farm must be having a little you know, promotion kind of thing. I think these are going to be like kind of well, fruity oat biscuits, it says, but I imagine them to be like multi sort of Garibaldi biscuits. But again, they've got good ingredients, so we'll give those a try. I've got Archie his usual dried mango, which he always has. Just got one because I did get those bags on the pound shop order the other day. I've got some sweet popcorn just for when Henry's friend comes over. I thought they might want some popcorn, so I got that. And then the bakery bits, I've got some pain au chocolat for Archie's breakfast. We haven't had them for ages because he was having them every day, and obviously they're not the most healthy of breakfast. So I didn't get them for a while, but I thought I would get him some this week for a treat. And then I've got an M&S wholemeal seeded loaf. I've got some sliced bagels. Henry likes taking bagels for lunch. And these ones were on offer. They're the lighter bagels. Obviously, I wasn't bothered about the calories, but they were on offer for £1. So I got those. Got 2 packs of these Persian style flatbreads. They're really big. They were on offer for £1 as well. I am going to have a go at making my own flatbreads with flour and yogurt, and I bought like a flatbread pan. So I will have a go at that, but I haven't got around to it yet. So I just picked up a couple. And then, like I mentioned, I've got the part-baked rolls and the brioche rolls for the hot dogs. And I think that is everything. So I don't think I've done too bad. Oh, and the toilet rolls. I got a pack of the Andrex Family Soft, 50% more. So they're like the bigger rolls. I normally buy quilted, but they were on offer for £4 something. So I thought I would get those to try. So yeah, that's everything I grabbed. And I don't think that's too bad, considering I've got the whole chicken, the fish, the sausages, the ribs, 2 lots of the chicken, the bacon, and everything else is like fairly good ingredients. Lots of fruit and veg. So I think that is a pretty good price for that amount of shopping. So I will pop it all away and then I will show you the meal plan. So here's our meal plan. Today we are having chicken, salad and flatbreads. Tomorrow I'm going to use tuna and sweet corn from the cupboard and make a tuna pasta bake. Thursday I'm going to pull out my batch cooked Thai beef that I did and have that with some rice. Friday I'm going to do hot dogs and some nibbly bits, like some salady bits and some popcorn and bits like that, maybe some chips, just a few nibbles. And then Saturday, Yanis and I will have rib and chips, and the boys will probably have either pasta, or they might have like sausage and chips, or, you know, like a bit of a quick kind of Saturday dinner. Sunday, I'm going to do roast chicken, and then Monday, I'm going to do the fish, chips and beans. So that's a look at our meal plan this week. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye.